think it's great that he had so many people recommend him and such great words. So I would like to introduce Josh to the stage, please.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank the Collision Repair Education Foundation for this award. I'm so grateful to be selected as Instructor of the Year. I promise that I'll continue to do my best to ensure that my students meet CREF's vision, to be qualified, trained, and productive employees. CREF's dedication to support schools and programs like mine and the continued commitment to the collision repair education has a direct and positive impact on the lives of so many students. It was about 15 years ago when I toured the local career and tech center, trying to decide on my career path, when the collision repair program really caught my attention. I was so eager to go home and tell my parents that I had decided what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I knew my parents would be so happy to know that I had determined what I wanted to do forever. Much to my surprise and amazement, my parents didn't jump for joy. They asked me, why do you want to lay on cold floors? Why do you want to breathe in chemicals? And why do you want to get dirty for the rest of your life? With some persuasion, I was able to enroll in the collision repair program. Just a few weeks into the program, I realized my parents were right. And they were so rarely right in my teenage years. There I was, laying on a cold floor, getting dirty. It was great. It was actually the best thing I ever did. Fortunately for me, it didn't take long to realize that collision repair was something I enjoyed doing. My junior year, I was given the opportunity to be an apprentice at a local BMW, Jaguar, and Land Rover dealership. How much luckier could a 17-year-old guy get? At my high school graduation, I was awarded the BMW and Automotive Youth Education System Scholarship, and I was on my way. Scholarships like the one I was fortunate enough to receive, and the ones provided by CREF, have a significant impact on the students' lives. Actually, these scholarships are life-changing. I spent the next year and a half in Houston, Texas at Universal Technical Institute, furthering my education in collision repair. Upon returning home, I was ready to gain work experience and become more valuable in the collision repair industry. I took a job at a steel fabrication shop where I perfected my welding skills. Once I felt confident with my welding skills, I was offered a position at a local dealership, which I accepted, and within a year I was promoted to parts manager and then to a sales position. I immersed myself into everything I could about running a successful company. While employed at the steel company in the dealership, I taught adult evening courses at Forbes Road CTC in collision repair. That's when I learned my passion was that I wanted to teach full time. So I began taking classes at the local community college to earn my teaching certificate. Finally, the position I was hoping for had become available, and I was offered the job of collision repair instructor, which I gratefully accepted. I look forward to working in the classroom because I love the everyday challenge. If the challenge isn't in repairing a vehicle, it's teaching the students how to do so. Transforming something old, rusted, mangled, or dented and bringing it back to life is exciting and rewarding. The sense of satisfaction and pride that comes with completing these projects is infinite. I can see that my students are experiencing the very same thrill of accomplishment just as I did years ago. My goal is to provide my students with the knowledge, skill, and encouragement needed to become successful and happy in their collision repair careers. In our classroom, the students begin with small projects using sheet metal and making steel roses, mock frame rails, and even repairing dents and fenders. Once the students are familiar with the tools and safety rules, we move on to larger, more involved hands-on projects. The students' major yearly venture is the Recycle Rides project. For some of you who may be unaware of the Recycle Rides program, we receive a donated vehicle from a local insurance company that has been deemed a total loss. We work with the local businesses to obtain all the needed parts to restore the vehicle to pre-accident condition, and then we give the vehicle to a family in need. As Melissa stated, the students have been featured on the television and in print media regarding their efforts in restoring a vehicle and awarding it to a needy family. During the gifting ceremony, all the students took part in passing the keys to the awardee, which was exciting. But the most remarkable part that I witnessed was the sheer joy in the students' face when the students made the connection that the work they did with their own hands is actually changing someone's life in an amazing way. It was evident that the students were so proud and I'm certain that many of them will continue to be involved in community service as a result of this project. At our school, students are given the opportunity to secure apprenticeships and part-time jobs. I thank many of our local businesses for being involved in making the opportunities to these students. Many of these businesses are part of my advisory committee and provide countless resources to our school. CREF recognizes that businesses draw talent from local communities, and their willingness to ensure that local schools are well equipped to support these goals provides opportunities to students that otherwise would be unavailable. For this support, I'm extremely grateful. I think the future of collision repair education and technical education in general is something that deserves our attention and appreciation. Thank you to organizations like CREF that are instrumental in getting the word out, and most importantly, providing the necessary support. I believe that the society's mindset towards career and technical education needs to change. The need for career and technical schools is growing, the perception is changing, the skilled trades are coming back, and they are needed more than ever. I suspect that some young adults are advised to attend a career and tech school because it is assumed they can't do anything else. And at the very same time, highly motivated students are steered away from career and technical education. I believe that is a mistake, and both situations are wrong. We need students to be good citizens of the world and not just good collision repair technicians. As an educator, I'm most proud of the students I am fortunate enough to instruct. They are the future, and the future will be bright given the caliber of some of these students. This year, I'm most privileged to have the most amazing student. His name is Adam Tomlinson, and he is this year's Student of the Year awardee. One final thought to all in attendance. We need to encourage young adults to be passionate about whatever it is they want to accomplish. You cannot have your career assigned to you by some high school counselor based on your academic grades. So finally, you might ask, what can I do to help these young people? I encourage you to get on at least one local advisory committee at your local career and tech school. If you're already on one, get on another. I challenge you to go to your local high school board meeting, speak about the skills gap and the need for skilled workers. Tell them your need for skilled labor, help them to understand the tech shortage. Our future and their future depend on it. You'll be doing a great service to students, industry, and consumers. Thank you again for this award. It's a great honor, and I'm humbled to receive it.